I work at a currency exchange in Paris. An American tourist came up to the counter, looking confused and frustrated about something today here. He slammed a $100 bill down and said, "Why won't anyone accept this? This is American money. It's the most valuable currency on earth." I explained that France uses euros, not dollars. He'd need to exchange his money to use it. He looked at me like I was lying. He said, "But American dollars work everywhere globally. That's why it's called the world reserve currency." I started processing his exchange without further argument. I'm a waiter at a restaurant in Tokyo. An American customer tried to pay his bill with US dollars after finishing his meal tonight. I politely explained we only accept Japanese yen. He got visibly annoyed and raised his voice. He said, "This is ridiculous. Dollars are universal. Every country should accept them. It's international law." I tried to explain Japan has its own currency system. He said, "Yeah, but for tourists, you should make an exception. It's just common sense." I called my manager to handle the situation. I work at a hotel in London, England. An American guest checked out and tried paying with dollars. I said we need payment in pounds. He looked shocked and said, "You guys don't take dollars? But you speak English here." I explained currency and language aren't the same. I work at a hotel in London, England. An American guest checked out and tried paying with dollars. I said we need payment in pounds. He looked shocked and said, "You guys don't take dollars? But you speak English here." I explained currency and language aren't the same. I'm a taxi driver in Mexico City today. An American tourist got in and asked me to take him to his hotel near downtown. When we arrived, he handed me $20. I explained I need pesos, not US dollars. He said, "But we're so close to America. You guys must use dollars all the time." I said most places only accept pesos here. He looked frustrated and said, "This is Mexico. American money should work here. We're basically neighbors." I had to take him to an ATM to get pesos. He complained the whole way. I work at a store in Toronto, Canada. An American tourist tried to pay with dollars. I said we accept Canadian dollars, not American. He said, "But isn't Canadian money just American money with different pictures on it?" I explained. They're completely different currencies with different values today. He said, "That's so stupid and confusing, really. You guys should just use our dollars instead. It would make everything easier for everyone here." I explained Canada is a separate country entirely. He said, "Yeah, but you're basically America anyway." I processed his credit card and ended the conversation. I'm a cashier at a shop in Rome. An American customer brought items to the counter. When I told him the total in euros, he handed me dollars and said, "Keep the change." I explained we only accept euros here. He looked genuinely surprised and confused by this. He said, "Wait, Italy doesn't use American dollars? Since when?" I said Italy has used euros since 2002. He said, "That's crazy. Why would you switch from dollars to something else weird?" I explained Italy never used dollars at all. He left to find an ATM, looking bewildered. I work at a market in Bangkok, Thailand. An American tourist tried to buy souvenirs with dollars today. I explained we use Thai baht. He said, "Can't you just accept dollars and convert it yourself?" I said no, I need baht for my business transactions and accounting here. He said, "This is so inconvenient for tourists. You're losing business by not taking real money." I explained baht is real money in Thailand. He said, "Yeah, but dollars are the real money. Everyone knows that around the world." He finally exchanged money at a nearby booth. I'm a bartender in Dublin, Ireland tonight here. An American tried to pay for drinks with dollars. I said we use euros in Ireland. He said, But you guys speak English here. Why don't you use dollars like normal people? I explained language doesn't determine currency at all clearly. He said, that's the dumbest thing I've heard. English-speaking countries should all use the same money. It just makes sense for international trade today. I asked if he'd accept pounds or euros in America. He said, that's different entirely. I didn't ask him to explain the difference. I work at a gas station in Sydney. An American tourist tried to pay with dollars. I explained Australia uses Australian dollars, not American. He said, wait, you guys have your own dollars? Why didn't anyone tell me this before? I said most countries have their own currencies. He said, but yours are called dollars too. Why can't I use mine if they're both dollars? I explained they're different currencies with different values. He said, this is a scam. You're trying to confuse tourists on purpose here today. He used his card, still muttering about scams. I'm a clerk at a train station kiosk. An American asked for a ticket to Berlin. When I told him the price in euros, he handed me dollars. I said we need euros. He said, just take the dollars and figure it out. That's what exchange rates are for. I explained I can't accept foreign currency here. He said, why not? Banks do it all the time. This is terrible customer service, really. I directed him to a currency exchange nearby. He said, this wouldn't happen in America ever. I processed the next customer while he walked away. I work at a museum in Amsterdam today. An American tried to pay admission with dollars. I said we accept euros or cards only. He said, but I'm American. You should accept my money. It's worth more than yours anyway. I explained the euro is actually stronger currently. He looked shocked and said, that can't be right. American money is the best money worldwide. I showed him the exchange rate on my phone. He said, those rates are probably wrong. American dollars are always number one in value. He paid with his card, looking deeply offended. I'm a receptionist at a hostel in Prague. An American guest asked why we charge in something called crowns instead of real money today. I explained Czech koruna is our real money. He said, but crowns sound like medieval currency. Don't you guys use euros or dollars now? I explained Czech Republic has its own currency. He said, that's so backward and outdated really. You guys should modernize and use real money. I processed his payment in koruna via card. He said, I can't believe people still use made-up money in Europe today. I didn't respond further. I work at a restaurant in Buenos Aires. An American asked for the menu in dollars. I said our prices are in Argentine pesos. He said, can you convert it to dollars? I don't understand this play money you use. I explained pesos are legitimate currency in Argentina. He said, yeah, but how much is that? In real money? I said pesos are real money here. He said, you know what I mean. Convert it to American dollars for me. I showed him a conversion app on my phone. I'm a shop owner in Marrakesh, Morocco today. An American tourist tried to haggle using dollars. I explained I need Moroccan dirhams for payment. He said, but dollars are worth more. You should prefer them over your local money here. I said I pay my bills in dirhams. He said, just take the dollars to a bank then. I'm offering you premium currency here. I explained I'm not a currency exchange service. He said, you're missing out on a great deal. American money is the best in the world. He finally exchanged money and came back later. I work at a pharmacy in Seoul, Korea. An American tried to buy medicine with dollars. I explained we only accept Korean won here. He said, this is an emergency. You have to take dollars in emergencies. It's international law. I said there's no such law about currency. He said, well, there should be one then. Dollars should be accepted everywhere for emergencies worldwide. I called a colleague who spoke better English. She explained the same thing in different words. He finally used his credit card, shaking his head the entire time about Korean stubbornness. Here. I'm a ticket seller at a cinema tonight. An American handed me dollars for a ticket. I said we need payment in pounds sterling. He said, pounds? Like weight? You measure money by weight here. I explained pounds are British currency. He said, that's the weirdest name ever. Why not just call it money or dollars? I tried to explain different currency names worldwide. He said, Americans keep it simple. We just call it dollars. Everyone understands that clearly everywhere. I processed his card payment without further discussion. He walked away muttering about confusing British things. Today, I work at a street market in Istanbul. An American tourist asked prices for various items. I told him in Turkish lira per item. He said, I'll give you $10. That's probably worth way more than your money anyway. I explained the exchange rate made that insufficient. He said, but it's American money. That adds value. You could probably sell it for more. I explained currency doesn't work that way here. He said, in America, foreign money is exotic. You guys should appreciate dollars more than you do. He finally paid the correct amount in lira. I'm a cashier at a bookstore in Stockholm. An American tried to pay with dollars today. I said we use Swedish kronor here only. He said, Kroner? What kind of made-up currency is that? I explained it's Sweden's official currency. He said, you guys need better marketing honestly. Nobody's heard of kroner outside of Sweden here. You should switch to something people actually recognize. I suggested he could use his credit card. He said, I shouldn't have to. Dollars should work everywhere in the civilized world today. I processed his card without any further comment on it. I work at a hotel desk in Singapore. An American asked why we charge in dollars. But they look different from his dollars today. I explained these are Singapore dollars, not American. He said, why would you call them dollars? If they're not real dollars? That's false advertising. I explained many countries use the word dollars. He said, that's confusing. America should trademark it. We invented dollars. Everyone else is copying us. I explained the concept predates America by centuries. He said, I doubt that. America invented most things. I just gave him his room key. I'm a vendor at a food stall tonight. An American tourist ordered food and pulled out dollars to pay. I explained I need rupees. He said, rupees? Like in video games? That's not real money. I said rupees are India's actual currency used by over 1 billion people. He laughed and said, you're serious? I thought that was just a game thing from Zelda. I assured him rupees are very real here. He said, that's hilarious. Someone named their currency after a video game. I didn't have the energy to explain the actual history of it. I work at a convenience store in Oslo. An American tried to buy water with dollars. I explained Norway uses Norwegian kroner only here. He said, another kroner? How many countries use that? I said several Scandinavian countries use variations. He said, you guys should coordinate better honestly. Just pick one currency for all of Scandinavia. It would be easier for tourists like me. I explained each country values its currency sovereignty. He said, that's pride getting in the way. America has 50 states and one currency successfully. I processed his card and ended the conversation. I'm a museum guide in Cairo, Egypt today. An American asked if we accept dollars for admission. I said we accept Egyptian pounds only. He said, pounds? I thought pounds were British. Are you guys part of Britain now? I explained Egypt has its own pounds called guineas. He said, "This is too confusing. Every country should have unique currency names to avoid confusion." I explained to him the historical context briefly. He said, "Still, it's bad branding. You should rebrand to something more Egyptian sounding today, honestly." I sold him a ticket and moved on. I work at a gas station in Brussels. An American tried to pay with dollars today. I explained Belgium uses euros like most Europe. He said, "Wait, multiple countries share the euro? That's weird. Don't you want your own money?" I explained the benefits of shared currency zones. He said, "But how do you have national pride without your own money? That seems impossible." I said the euro promotes unity and trade. He said, "In America, every state could have its own money, but we don't. We're unified." I didn't point out the irony of his statement. I'm a cashier at a pharmacy in Zurich. An American tried to pay with euros here. I explained Switzerland uses Swiss francs, not euros. He said, "But you're in Europe. Why don't you use euros like everyone else here does?" I explained Switzerland isn't in the European Union. He said, "That's so confusing and inconvenient, really. You should join and use euros. It's simpler." I explained Switzerland values its monetary independence greatly. He said, "That's just stubbornness. Join the modern world." I processed his card payment without further comment. I work at a souvenir shop in Dubai. An American asked why prices are in dirhams. I explained UAE uses dirhams as official currency. He said, "But don't you guys have oil money? You should just use dollars like normal." I explained we have our own sovereign currency. He said, "That doesn't make sense. Oil is traded in dollars worldwide, so you should too." I explained the difference between trade and domestic currency. He said, "This seems overly complicated to me. Just use dollars and simplify everything for everyone." He paid in dirhams, still looking confused about it. I'm a waiter in a Copenhagen restaurant tonight. An American asked for the bill in dollars. I said we bill in Danish kroner only. He said, "Another kroner country? Are you guys all copying each other?" I explained the historical origins of similar currency names in the region. He said, "You should differentiate yourselves better, really. Use unique names. It's like having 3 Johns in one room." I explained it's not problematic for us. He said, "Well, it's confusing for Americans. You should consider your tourists more seriously." I brought him the bill without further response. I work at a train ticket counter today. An American asked why tickets are in zloty. I explained Poland uses zloty as our currency. He said, "Zloty? That sounds made up, honestly. Are you sure that's real?" I showed him actual zloty bills and coins as physical proof. He examined them and said, "These look fake. Like Monopoly money. Are you guys pranking tourists?" I assured him they're legitimate Polish currency used daily. He said, "I'll just use my card. I don't trust this play money at all." I processed his card, used to these reactions. I'm a clerk at a shop in Reykjavik. An American tried to pay with dollars today. I explained Iceland uses Icelandic krona as currency. He said, "Krona? Like Corona? Did you name it after the beer?" I explained the spelling and meaning are completely different from the beer. He said, "Still, that's unfortunate branding and timing. You should rebrand after the whole pandemic thing." I explained krona has been our currency since 1918, he said. "Yeah, but perception matters now. Think about your international image and reputation here." I processed his card without entertaining this further. I work at a market in Hanoi, Vietnam. An American tourist tried to pay with dollars. I explained we use Vietnamese dong as currency. He started laughing and said, "You're joking, right? That's not a real currency name at all." I assured him dong is our legitimate currency. He said, "Who named it that? That's terrible. You guys should really change that name immediately." I explained it's a respected currency here locally. He said, "I can't take that seriously. I'll just use my card." I processed his payment, without explaining the etymology or history of it. I'm a receptionist at a hotel in Athens. An American asked why we don't accept dollars. I explained Greece uses euros as official currency. He said, "But Greece is poor, right? Shouldn't you prefer dollars since they're worth more value?" I explained that's not how currency systems work. He said, "I'm just trying to help you. Dollars would be better for your economy, clearly." I explained Greece's monetary policy is determined by the European Central Bank. He said, "You guys should really consider switching to dollars. Just friendly advice." I checked him in and ended this exhausting conversation.